In this video, we're going to talk about how we store information and how just by changing one thing can change the way we feel, think and behave. My name is Piers and I'm an NLP trainer and hypnosis trainer. I have my own practice here in Suffolk and I see people either face to face or on Zoom, working with people often in other countries around the world. And this is a very simple technique that I use to change the information that we store inside ourselves. We talk about submodalities in the world of NLP, and submodalities are the barcode that's involved with any memories or anything that we think about and how we react to it. So for example, if I turn around and pick up this book here, it's got a barcode on the back, and each individual book has got a barcode on the back. And that goes into the computer, like if you go to a checkout, you go boop, and it reads the barcode. So if I was to copy that barcode, which is good, and put it onto a barcode of something which is not quite so good, we can then change the way the computer reads this tin, so to speak. So I could make the computer read that this tin is in fact a book by Kai Graham. So as we go through this, just play with the ideas of how this can help you. Now my name is Piers and I use this every day of the week, this very simple technique. And it's changing that barcode, and the way we store it on the inside can really help people suddenly break through instantly and have that Gandalf moment that I've heard it called, where we get that sudden release and we go, oh, for all these years I've been thinking and feeling that way and I've been behaving that way. So if we look at any event and we picture it, so in a moment I'm going to run you through the exercise and I'm going to say to you, do you have a picture? There's only one reply. Yes, Piers, I have a picture. And then we're going to play with the barcode of it and how you memorize it. Now, when you talk about the barcodes as submodalities in the NLP world, we break them down into visual, what we see, then what we hear, and then the kinesthetic, what we feel. And so if I was talking about the visual, I would say to you very, very quickly, if I was running the whole process, is it near or far? Bright or dim? Focus, is it steady or changing? Is it panoramic or is it landscape? And that's all. Is it movie or is it still? And I would take you through that. Then we talk about the hearing. Is it high or low pitch? Where's the sound coming from? Is it coming towards you or going away from you? Is it inside you or is it outside you? Is the pitch high or low? And then the feelings. We give the feelings a name. What shape are the feelings? And again, when you're in the process, the feelings actually have a shape. Do they have vibration? Are they large or small? Do they have heat? Are they heavy or light? Because some feelings make you feel really heavy and other feelings make you feel light. And all these are the intricate parts of that barcode. But today I'm just going to look at one, which is the position of the visual. So let's try this experiment. Let's just try this, and I want you just to notice how you feel and either message me or type in below what changes or whether it worked for you. And obviously when I'm working on Zoom or one-to-one, we go into this a lot more detail and I always get results. So I'll be interested to know, just in this very quick video, how you have experienced a change. So let's try this one. When you think of a cup of coffee, do you have a picture? Yes, Piers, I have a picture. Great. Where is the picture? And some of you will go, oh, it's on the kitchen table, it's in my favourite coffee cup and it's got a nice chocolate on the top and it's got a biscuit next door to it and it's lovely. Now, that's not the type of picture I'm after. when I say where is the picture. Because when we talk about where we store things, I'm talking about a plane like that. It's the big screen. So for the moment, I'm just going to do this to myself, and then I'm going to ask you the same questions. So I'm going to close my eyes and say, Piers, when you think of a cup of coffee, do you have a picture? Yes. Where's the coffee? There. Thank you. When you think about your last holiday abroad, do you have a picture? Yes. Where is the picture? There. When you think about your dog, do you have a picture? Yes. Where's the picture? There. When you think about your son, do you have a picture? Yes. Where's the picture? There. When you think about the supper you had last night, that lovely meal you cooked, do you have a picture? Yes. Where's the picture? There. And as I do that, just notice that each one is in a different place. And some of them may be in the same place or very, very close. So just close your eyes now. And I want you just to make sure that you've got room around you. And make sure, obviously, you're not using any machinery or anything like that, and it's safe to close your eyes. When you think of a cup of coffee, do you have a picture? And of course the answer is yes. Please point to that and note where it is. Keep your eyes closed. Thank you. When you think of your breakfast this morning, do you have a picture? Yes. Please point. When you think about your last holiday abroad, do you have a picture? Please point. When you think about the meal you had last night, do you have a picture? Good. Please point. When you think about the love you have for members of your family, do you have a picture? Good. Please point. And then eyes open. And just notice that your hands may have gone in different places. Some of them may be down here, some of them may be up there. Some of them may be all very close together, and they all may be in the same place. So I'm just going to show you now about how we change and how we change the message and how we encode it. So if someone comes to me, I'm just going to close my eyes, and someone's come to me saying, I have a problem with, I don't feel good enough because of something that's happened. I go, great, okay. When you think about, I'm not good enough, do you have a picture? Yes. Please point. If I was working with a person in the room, I would say thank you, and I would make a mental note just by touching them here where it is. Obviously, on Zoom and in the present pandemic, it's not good to touch people, but there, and just make a note yourself where that is. Clear the screen, open your eyes. And when you think about being successful and happy, do you have a picture? Yes. Excellent. Please point to it. Yeah? And that's what you do. So having worked out that that is your picture there of I'm not good enough, what's the opposite of that? I'm really good enough. I'm totally good enough. Excellent. Clear the screen, and I'm going to show you what I do. Piers, when you think about being successful and good enough, do you have a picture? Yes. Where's the picture? There. And there's the picture up there. Perfect. Clear the screen, open your eyes. So I'm going to ask you to do the same. So close your eyes. When you think about being successful and happy and really successful, do you have a picture? Good. Please point to it. Notice where it is and just log it in your mind just by touching your hand with your other hand, just so you know exactly where it was. Good. Clear the screen. Open your eyes. Okay. So in my case, I have one there, one there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to re-encode it. I'm going to change that barcode. So I'm going to close my eyes and say, Piers, when you think about being not good enough, do you have a picture? Yes. Where's the picture? There. I'm going to pick up my hand and I'm going to say to myself, I'm now going to move it to here. And when I let go, that picture's going to stay there. even when my hand drops. The picture will stay there forevermore. I'm going to just seal it in there. Clear the screen, open my eyes. And suddenly, I've got, and literally doing it now, I've got this funny little feeling that this picture I had beforehand of not being good enough isn't really true anymore. It's like gone. And I feel quite empowered, quite inspired up here now. So I want to do the same to you. So, close your eyes. When you think if I'm not good enough, do you have a picture? Good, point to it. And now take your hand and take it to the place where the other picture was, of being totally good enough, being happy, self-secure, etc. And then leave it there. Just say, I'm now going to leave that picture here. And when I drop my hand, the picture will stay there forevermore. Drop your hand, clear the screen, open your eyes. And now look around the room, and what smell do you smell? You smell coffee, or whatever it is. And then go back and go, okay. When you now think about not being good enough, do you have a picture? And talking to myself, for myself as I'm filming this, that picture's gone. Because that old picture that I was looking for there is no longer there. It's up here and where it's successful. And you can do this on so many different levels. Now, I do this with people literally in 30 seconds, 45 seconds. And someone comes in, do you have a picture? Yes, bang, we move it. And sometimes we're just moving it from there to there. That's fine. And as you get more practice, you'll actually be able to really pinpoint where it's going to be. And you pin it to that board in front of them. So in the future, their unconscious mind, when it thinks about that, I'm not good enough, it goes, I am good enough, it's up here. Now, obviously when I'm working with people, and when people come on my courses, whether they're online or whether they're face-to-face, when I work with people, I teach this technique in its entirety of how you really get that barcode going and changing that barcode. And you swap one thing and then you imprint it on another to make whatever it is that is not quite so valuable to you, whether it's a limiting belief or some block that's holding you back, and you just find yourself suddenly free. A simple thing, just by moving where you store it and locking it in there. Now, there's a whole massive videos behind this one, and this is almost like a series, and I'm just going through the type of things that help other people and help me personally. And I've been doing this nearly 20 years, so I know what techniques for me are a little bit fluffy, so I'm not going to teach you those. I'm only going to teach the ones that work on me and that I use in my practice every day. Now, if you haven't done so already, why not subscribe? And perhaps you might like to subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell next door, that notification bell. And every Friday you'll get a little click or a little ping in your inbox saying, oh, Piers has got a new video up. And you can rush and you can have a look and you can just see what I'm teaching you that week. And some of it goes back to previous weeks. There's a whole library there that will help you help yourself and others.